Hello, my friends. I hope you are having such a wonderful holiday. I am totally baffled by this puzzle. So, we are going to be going through this together. And you will probably get so frustrated watching me struggle. But I will tell you that I cheated just a bit. I took and put a black marker spot in the corner of the green side of these blocks so that I could at least know which end is up or down or sideways, as the case may be. But the paintings that are on each side have such similar colors that I get them so mixed up. There are 4 pictures and one end is painted red and the other end is painted green. So that helps, but I mean, you could turn this block around over and over and over again and not know exactly which puzzle is which. 4 puzzles in one. This is kind of fun. So, yeah, I think that goes there. The dot in the corner that I put on the green side of the block at least helps me know which end is specifically up or down. So this one I'm working on is the orange colored one with the holly on it, and it says Merry Christmas on it. And I believe it's a Santa Claus. That is the picture. So I'm sitting at this little round wooden table that we purchased at an antique store. It was a mess when we got it, but my husband is very gifted and he was able to transform it, fixed the leg on the bottom and put a whole new finish on it, and it's just a gorgeous little thing. It's never been down in this room before. It's always been in my attic, kind of hidden away. My attic is very beautiful, but I save it mostly for guests, and I don't go up there that much. I thought I would, because there's such a beautiful reading nook up there, but the stairs are rather daunting. It's coming together here now, isn't it? But I'm in the room that I explained in a different video that I got this room in the back of the house that my husband was originally using as a workshop / music studio, and he since has made himself a he shed. Look it. It's getting there. It's getting there. So he filled up his he shed with all of his stuff. Months it took him, months I think it took him to get that all ready to move stuff over. that is a lot of what I've been working on in November and December, which is why I've had rather a difficult time keeping up on my videos. So, I had to decorate this whole new room that I got. I was just like, wow, this is so much fun and yet so much work. So here I am, sitting in this nice room, newly acquired, and actually utilizing the space. I didn't want to scratch up the table, so I put this cushion of burlap underneath the puzzle. This is proving to be very difficult. I cannot tell one block of leaves from the other block of leaves. This is going to get rather redundant going back and forth with these. Got it. There it is. Merry Christmas, Santa Claus. Nice. So I'm just going to take all these blocks back out and mix them up. So I cannot cheat and just turn them over. I could just rotate them really fast and keep them in the places that they are. But I like the challenge. Let's see if I can find the new picture without cheating. Well, I'm cheating a little bit. I'll probably get confused and forget where one was anyway. There we go. I think that's right. So those should just turn over from where they were and be in the right place. I think. I'll see now. I've already lost track. Yeah, so I redecorated this room and was very happy to bring some Christmas type of things in here as well. I was just at a consignment / antique store the other day, and she had this little teddy bear that's under the tree, and she had the ABC blocks that I have in the back there. And I thought, perfect. They look kind of like older, old-fashioned toys. And I don't have anything for underneath this tree. Oh, and by the way, these candles that I have burning are called Keepers of the Light / A Cheerful Giver. I think it might be easier to find them under A Cheerful Giver. And the funniest names, the candle on the right side is called Aunt Cook's Apple Cider or something like that. Or is it the one on the left? I think it's the red one. But anyway, these candles they're very fragrant, but they're not super duper fragrant like the other candle that I recommended in my other video. The one that was hot maple toddy in my Christmas video. That's the most fragrant, incredible candle I've ever seen or used. But these, I used to sell at my store. And we sold the heck out of them. The apple cider being just the most pungent and popular one. Always kept it burning in the store. And so it just makes you so happy. I don't even know why. Sometimes when I walk into my house, if I've left the lid off, it's still, the aroma is still all over the house. If you ever buy a candle, especially a very strongly scented candle, leave the lid off and burn your candles generously and regularly, because the reason I say that is the fragrance will linger in your home. And when people come over, or when you go out and come back home, it's so wonderful because the fragrance greets you, and it greets your friends and whoever comes in. People used to ask me, how do you get your house to smell so wonderful? Well, that's it. You just burn your candles often and then leave them open in your house and get a lot of candles. I know they're not always affordable, but have a lot of candles and burn more than one that has a compatible smell. Burn them in 2 different rooms. As you can tell, I'm a candle nut. Do I have this here now? I wonder if I've got this. Is that it? Something's wrong. Switch that around. Yeah, that's there. That's not right either. Is that right? Let's try something else here. Don't get frustrated with me now. I just get this feeling like something isn't right here. Try that one there. I know I have them all correctly faced the way they're supposed to face, but it looks good, but something. I think that's it. There's got to be something else here. See, the red is supposed to be facing out to the right side. That should give me a clue. See, that isn't right because the red is supposed to be I had to do a little bit of investigative work offline there, off camera. Yeah, that's not right. That's not in the right place at all. Let's see. I think that one goes there. See, the right has red on it. It's hard for me to get these blocks out because of my acrylic nails. Tell you what, this is just so difficult. I might end up giving up here in a little bit. Okay. Red on the right side. okay, Rebecca, you can do it. That's still not right. Let's just call it good. I can only go around so many times. That looks complete to me. And that's Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus. You can tell. Good enough? Okay, let's start over because we have 2 more to go. Okay. So I also wanted to chat with you about how much I wished that I could have gotten a baking video done this year. This Christmas, I mean. Don't think I'm going to get it done, unfortunately. It's just that it's been very busy and trying to get 3 videos done a week is just not practical during the holidays for me. So if you're listening and you like my baking videos, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just, yeah. Actually, I made a Christmas cookie baking video. And by the time I got to the place where I was supposed to ice these cookies or put frosting on them, I totally was unprepared and they turned out awful. I mean, they looked so funny. It was just like a joke. And I couldn't get any good sounds out of it. So I had filmed the whole thing. And then when I looked back on it, I just went, no way. I mean, just was so funny. But made me so sad that I was going to have to scratch it. So, yeah, by the time I got done with that and had done a little bit of editing, I went, no, I'm not going to try this again. And it was unfortunate because it was when one of the bags and recipes that was sent to me by Michelle. And she's the one who sent me those gifts with the chickens and really neat things. Anyway, my cookies looked awful, but let me tell you, they tasted like heaven. She sent me a recipe for these chocolate cookies, but I was the one who went out and bought some dark chocolate fudge frosting for them. And I'll tell you what, by the time I got through eating maybe 3 cookies, I was bouncing off the walls. It was so full of caffeine in the chocolate icing and whatever was in the cookie batter. That cookie batter, oh, wow. Anyway, I was lucky I didn't gain 5 pounds that week. So anyway, all that to say, just sharing my adventure, but also to say that I'm not going to have a cookie baking video this December. But I'll probably get one done maybe in January, February, somewhere in there. I was hoping it would snow so I could do a driving video. And I may still, I don't know. During the week of Christmas, I will only be uploading 1 video as far as I know. You know how the holidays are. Everybody gets busy. Okay, now this snowman has the same issue as that last one did, and that's where you get towards the end. And the edges look so much alike that I can't tell where they go. My goodness. I don't think that's right. I've got to change something here. I think that's it. Looking good at our snowman and our snow woman hugging. It helps keep them cold. Whereas people hug to stay warm, sometimes the snowmen would hug to stay cold. I know, I'm silly. There was another video I wanted to get done. Baking, and what was the other one that I promised I would do that I'm not going to be able to do? Shopping. That's right. I had a date with the owner of Bloomingdale's, and she came down not feeling well. And also I was going to do a shopping. And then I also went to Walmart. Here's a funny story. I started filming there, and I got a little bit of decent footage. But the hour that I was there, every Walmart worker and their mother was there. I mean, talking loud. I was so just amazed, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just splice that out. No, I couldn't get a quiet moment, and it'd be okay if the voices were distant, but it was everywhere I went. So then I thought, well, let's just move locations, and we'll just try to keep filming where there is nobody on the aisle. Well, I finally found a spot that was quiet, and then all of a sudden, some machine starts going beep, 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 and it wouldn't stop. Oh my goodness. I went and followed the sound to the back of the store, and I said, hey, to one of the workers, what's that beeping sound coming from? She says, oh, that's our photo machine. It's on the fritz. It's not working. Oh, so how much longer? She says, I don't know. We're waiting for the repairman to come and look at it. And that was when I just said, I'm throwing in the towel. I am not going to do a shopping video this year. And that's when my menopausal mania took over, and I said, I just gotta do what I can do, and let that be good enough. To thine own self be true, as the saying goes. I just could not do it. So no baking video this December, and no shopping video this December. I need to do what I have to do. And I know that all you loving people will be very understanding and supportive about that. So here I sit, working on puzzles. This was a request by one woman that I did not remember to put her dedication on the front. And part of that was because there were so many other people asking for a video with puzzles. That puzzle. When they saw it on my Christmas video, and it was the same as last year. because this puzzle was in last year's Christmas video as well. So, here it is. I think that this puzzle picture is of the angel tooting a horn to announce over the village that Christmas is here, or being that it is an angel, I believe it could be announcing to the people that Jesus is born, because that's Christmas. That's the Christmas story. And this is proving to be difficult as well. So we'll see. So many variables here. Because we've got buildings in here. The buildings are similar, but not. I mean, they're so similar that they look interchangeable. There is also a very unique way that the artist painted these pictures. They look like folk art. Folk art is very unique in that it looks almost cartoonish, but yet very classic. The artist of this puzzle, I believe this is an original. I don't think that these were mass produced. The finish on the tops of each block are homemade. So whoever made this and possibly gave it to somebody else as a gift or whatever, it got donated or handed to a second-hand shop or a thrift shop, and I am the happy recipient now of this because I found this treasure in a second-hand shop. I absolutely love it, and especially the fact that it is original art makes me treasure it even more, so I will be holding on to it. As I'm doing this puzzle, there also is just a little bit of construction going on down the street, so you may hear it beep, beep, beep every once in a while from that ever-loving construction project that's going on down the street from my house. Hopefully by the time it's done it will pay off. But for right now, you must trust me. It is annoying me to death. I'm serious, I just want to just go down there and slap these people, and they wouldn't even know why. Every once in a while, I'd like to go out and tell a neighbor, shut up. There we go, see? They're angels. One blowing a horn and two in the sky, announcing to the world